Well, it's been quite simply an unbelievable start to the season. We are unbeaten. We've just beaten Man City 4-0 away from home in the Carabao Cup. And we're playing the best football we've ever seen. If we keep this up, never mind European contenders, we'll be title contenders. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with two matches in the league, one against Everton before taking on Arsenal at the Sir Robert Briggs Arena. Since you were last with me, we did do a little bit more transfer business before we ended off the window. We signed this guy, Adrian Mazilu, a 26-year-old Romanian right winger. The main reason why is our young defender Nigu wanted somebody to come in and settle him down, so we went and picked a fairly cheap Romanian player that we knew would improve the team, and we signed him for £8 million from Chicago Fire. Looks pretty good, 3-star ability. Definitely a very good depth signing, and played very well on his debut. We also signed Hans Brockstedt, 24-year-old Danish international right back, just as a bit of depth there, help us out in that position. He's been playing for Fulham the last few years and has done decent work in the Premier League when he has been called upon. 1.7 million he was signed for. Other than that, Ronan Cromie, he's gone to Wrexham until the end of the season. Hopefully he'll get some good first-team football there. And David Washington has gone out on loan to Wolves. Again, he will probably join them permanently. It'll be interesting to see if he's able to refine his form from season one with us. But let's have a little look at how we've got on since the last episode. We beat Tottenham 2-1 away from home. Very good performance there. Jamal Gonzaga and Michael Asante scoring there. We then beat Sheffield United 4-0 in the Carabao Cup with Minty, Bontonali, Gonzalez, Aranda on the score sheet. We then came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2 against Manchester City in the league. Beto scoring both goals in that one. And then we went and beat them at the Etihad 4-0 in the Carabao Cup with Asante scoring a goal and Bontonali getting a hat-trick. It was quite unbelievable, really, the levels of performance in that match. And currently we are in 5th place in the Premier League. We've got a game in hand. If we do win today, we would go top of the division, playing Everton, and we are one of the teams that have gone unbeaten for a decent amount of time without losing. There you go. So Everton are top of that, 11 without losing. We are currently 8 without losing in the league. So it's the two form teams, you would say, in the division taking on each other today. Squad performances so far. Top goal scorer is Bontonali with 6. We've got 2 each for Mora, Asante, Minty, Gonzaga and Beto. Top assists is Danny Patterson with 3, and then 2 each for a bunch of players. And top average rating so far is Bontonali with an 8.02. Okay, let's see how we get on today against Everton away from home. I've done the classic in between me finishing playing and this episode. Have saved the game, quit, had a break from it, so Football Manager will surely punish me for that. But these are the 11 players that we're going to put out there today. Murphy will start in goal with Chamadou, Hussa, Nigu and Masudi in defence. We've got Badoui and Lewis Skelly holding the midfield with Patterson, Gonzaga and Bontonali starting behind Asante up top. So here we go then. Let's get into the match away from home to Everton. As I say, they are in form at the moment, so you would expect that they're going to probably be our toughest match so far, especially because we've just come onto a brand new session of Football Manager, and that always seems to stem your momentum. But fingers crossed, we can go and stick a few past them. They've just lost to Preston in the EFL Cup, so I think they are feeling vulnerable. But you never ever know with this game. You never ever know. But here's Masudi on the ball. Gets it to Nigu, and immediately we've got a highlight here. Gets it to Husa. Husa on the ball. Gets it forward towards Patterson. He's lost it straight away. Here's McNeil. McNeil back now to Zeze. Zeze all the way back to the goalkeeper. Lunin. Branthwaite. Oh, excellent interception from Lewis Skelly. He gets it to Gonzaga. Gonzaga to Masudi. Now to Badoui. And that's forward again. And here's Masudi into the middle. It goes, and it's 1-0. Jamal's Gonzaga puts us 1-0 up. We'll cancel the encouragement, and within a minute, we are already 1-good against Everton. And that was just a beautiful move. It was Lewis Skelly that started it all off there. With a brilliant interception. And then, Masudi gets his third assist of the year. Gonzaga with the finish. And it's now Everton 0, South Shields 1. And as you can see, that takes us to the top of the Premier League for now. Leicester have got off to a good start as well. Obviously, they're a Champions League team this year. Bournemouth look like they've got off to a good start. Here's Asante, gets it to Patterson. Tries to find Lewis Skelly, but he doesn't get there. Here's Masudi, though, who was waiting back. He gets it forward to Chamadeu now. Chamadeu gets it into Badoui. Badoui with the shot over the bar. Unlucky. So 20 minutes gone. Decent start for us, and trying to get a shot on target there and try and get ourselves into the distance in this match. That would be absolutely fabulous. I feel like we're going to have to start putting Brodie Hughes on the bench instead of Marikal, just as he's a bit more versatile. But McNeil, he whips it in, and we're always vulnerable from corners, and that proves to be the case as D'Souza puts it into the back of the net, and Badoui's missed header apparently caused that. And it just, I don't know what it is in this year's game, but defending from set pieces just seems to be almost an impossible task. But Murphy all over the place there, not great from him. And it makes it 1-1. For Everton. They'll certainly not want to be losing their unbeaten streak. He has Patterson with a chance from the free kick. Oh, what a save from Lunin, and it needed to be. It very much needed to be. And look at this. Here's Asante. It's going to be a short corner. Gets it to Patterson now. Patterson to Lewis Skelly. And all the way back to Masudi. And that was almost identical to our previous corner. But because it was just on the cusp of half-time, the referee blew for half-time. And it's 1-1. All to play for in the second half. Here's McNeil. He boots it forward. Skelly gets it away. He has Branthwaite. Missed his initial header, but got it back straight away. Here's Joseph. Joseph on the ball. Gets it to Anana. Anana on this right-hand side. Now into Yuri Alberto. Excellent interception from Bontonali there. Here's Patterson, gets it to Anana. Anana forward, and this is a chance for 2-1, and that is a brilliant, brilliant finish for Joseph. And Everton take the lead. That was a really good move from the Toffees, and maybe that'll be a bit of a wake-up call for us because we've just been dollying the ball about. But here's McNeil. This could be another one here. McNeil, this could put the game almost to bed. Patterson comes back to collect, which is good. Here's Anana now. Anana on the ball, gets it to Patterson. Patterson forward to Yuri Alberto. Here's Patterson again. Yuri Alberto, excellent tackle. Now here's Badoui. Badoui forward, gets it to Patterson. Patterson finds Bontonali. Bontonali now. Down this left-hand side. This is a chance for him to get it, to impose himself on the game. Oh, that very, very nearly was us into the lead. Oh, sorry, back into the match, levelling it up. Here's Patterson, gets it to Lewis Skelly, and here's Asante into the middle, headed away. Badoui now. Badoui turns, it's Chamadou. Oh, it just feels like we're not quite there. Maybe it's not going to be our day. Got a couple of players underperforming. Here's Asante with the corner kick into the middle, and it's headed away. Here's Patterson now. Patterson loses it, wins it back straight away. Lewis Skelly. Oh, that goes all the way back to Murphy now. Here's Husa. Nigu. Nigu to Lewis Skelly. Nigu again. I don't like this. I feel like we're going to lose it. Here's Husa. Can he get a good ball through? He can. And here's Danny Patterson with a great chance. Patterson somehow missed it. Was offside anyway. Right, I think we need some changes. Patterson's going to come off. We're going to put Mazilu on. I'm going to put Gonzalez on the left. And we're going to put Beto up top. 3 changes, 3 attacking changes. Let's try and get ourselves back into this. Badoui possibly needs to take it off as well. Maybe put Morel on for him. Yeah, I think that looks good. Right. Come on, boys. Chamadou gets it to Gonzaga now. Nope. Musa gets it back. And Everton pushing forward. Here's Smith. Yuri Alberto. Come on. Let's win it back, boys. Lunin. Loses it. Smith. Branthwaite. Oh, it feels like we could win this back here. But we don't. And now here's Williams. Gets it to Alberto. And now to Williams. This is a chance for Everton to seal it. You can see all this space over here. And, well, apparently that is a penalty. It looked outside the box to me. The ball certainly ended up outside the box. So I think it's just going to be a free kick. But these are usually very, very dangerous free kick positions. No penalty. Hopefully the end of highlight. And it is the end of highlight. Right, 20 minutes to go here. Don't really know what we can do to continue to change this match. We've got Mora. He could come on. I'm thinking, could we do something like this and put Mora up top in a front 2? Maybe have Beto as a poacher. Let's try that. 10 minutes to go. It's a very attacking formation, but we need to try and grab a goal here. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think that's going to be the end of the streak. Mora trying to win it back, but can't get there. Here's Smith. It's forward. Good header there. Beto gets it to Mora now. Here's Husa. This is probably going to be our last chance. And, well, lost it there. And here's McNeil. And this is going to be a chance for Everton instead. McNeil. Good block. And Chamadou clears. Here's Mazilu. No. Anana. Smith. Smith now. Smith. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was going to be into the back of the net. It wasn't, though. Is there going to be anything else in this match? I don't think so. Everton have won, and it's one of those, I think we were probably the better team, but Everton took their chances on the day, and that's what happens. But I'm kind of glad that the first defeat is out of the way. It ends all silly talk about title races and whatever, and we can now focus on what I think is a very realistic possibility of finishing top half. What do the Premier League think now? 13th. So, every time I look at this, we're expected to go a bit further up. How are Brentford doing? 16th in the Championship at the moment. Wow. Sheffield United have gone into administration. That's an interesting one. I mean, it seems to be happening every year in the Championship. Teams seem to be going into administration. Doesn't look like any other teams have done that. Oh, the Met Police are up in the Vanarama South now. Wow, let's have a look at the Vanarama National North. How different is it to what... I mean, it's fairly different, isn't it? You know, there's quite a lot of teams in there that weren't in there at season 1. How's Jack Langley doing these days? Is he still with us? No, he's a free agent. Yeah, we released him in the summer. Be a shame if he goes and retires now. Anyway, right, let's see how we get on against Arsenal. Okay, couple of changes for this match then. We've brought in Alexander into the midfield and we're giving Beto a chance up front. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's Arsenal. You know, they are a team that have got a very good record against us, although we did beat them in the FA Cup, and I still maintain that when we were Championship side. We also got very, very close in our first Premier League meeting against them, but since then they've had the measure of us and have given us a few hammerings. But I'm hoping that we can turn it around today and give them a bit of a thumping ourselves. But you know, these things happen. I mean, Everton have gone and lost to Liverpool, so their unbeaten streak is over as well. So it's not too bad, is it? Liverpool seem to be doing very, very well. We've got them next weekend away from home. That's going to be a pretty tricky match, I think. But let's have a look down the bottom end of the table. Man United still haven't had their first victory of the season. They're in 17th place. Forest, Wolves and Sunderland struggling as well. Crystal Palace down there. Obviously, they stayed up on the last day. Tottenham are down there again. And it's interesting, Man United and Tottenham obviously struggled last season. And it seems to be the case again. Here's Gonzaga, gets it to Masoudi. Now to Nigu. Nigu on the ball. Right, that's forward now to Patterson. Here's Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly finds Husa, gets it to Alexander. Now he has Chamadeu. This is a great chance, by the way. Chamadeu back towards Alexander, who cuts inside. Alexander with a great chance. Over the bar it goes. I don't think Badoui would have done any better with that, but yeah, that was a disappointing finish for Alexander. Here's Diamande, gets it to Orkan Kochu. Now to Saka. Yeah, Masoudi gets there. Header by Havertz. Frimpong now. Edwards. Diamande. Saliba. Diamande again. We're pressing them nicely here. It's just whether we can actually get that ball back. Feel like we're ready to burst forward. Frimpong. Yep, there's Gonzaga. Now is this going to be the chance? No, because Arsenal come straight back. Here's Saka. Saka now gets it forward to Martinelli. It's 1-0 and Gabriel Martinelli puts them 1-0 up. That was a very, very good move from Arsenal and one that could quite easily have been ours, but it didn't quite happen. And it's Arsenal 1, South Shields 0. Okay. Here's Saliba. Throws it in. Now here's Saka. Saka! Oh, just wide. Just wide. Unlucky. But it's 1-0 to the Arsenal at lunchtime. Half-time. Back in teacher mode for a minute there. Right, Asante's going to come on in the second half. And I'm going to put Gonzalez in behind the strike. I've been doing that quite a lot this season, actually. We're going to bring Masoudi off and we're going to give Morel a bit of a chance. He's not had too much first-team football, Morel. But 3 changes. And we'll see how that goes. Here's Murphy. Gets it out to Husa, who seems to be having a lot better a time this season than he was last season. Lewis Skelly out wide to Alexander now. Alexander pushing forward. This is a good run. Alexander into the middle, and there's Asante. He puts it in, and it's the substitute who has scored for us his third goal of the season. And, well, out of everybody, I think he's the one I want to succeed the most, because we're going to be paying 20-odd million at the end of the season. For him, we have no choice about that. Whereas, the likes of Mora, Gonzalez, they weren't a big amount of money. But we're expecting them to be good and come good for us. Martinelli tried the shot there, but I think that's Husa again with the block there. Very, very good from him. Right, Martinelli now with the corner kick. Whips it in. Diomande with the header, but Chamadeu's chasing. Look at this. Look at this for a counter-attack. Chamadeu gets it forward to Danny Patterson now. Cuts inside. Oh, somehow he didn't score from that. That was... Well, it didn't even get a shot off. I mean, scoring might have been a bit of a stretch to be expecting him to do there, but Chamadeu burst away beautifully. It seems a shame he didn't get a goal for it. Right. Yeah, Chamadeu booked again. Yeah, here he is. Chamadeu gets it to Patterson. Lewis Skelly now. Here's Morel. All the way back to Nigu now. Alexander forward. And oh, what a shot that is. And it's a great save. I think it was Morel with the shot there. That was close. It's Asante now with the corner. Whipped in it goes. Nope. Gonzalez now pushing forward. Chamadeu. Husa. Nigu. Is Nigu... Oh, I thought he was going to let fly there. He didn't, though. Patterson's going to come off. We're going to put Minty on for him. And Bontonali not having the best of games again. Lewis Skelly's going to come off for Badoui. 20 minutes to go here. Come on, boys. Come on. This is a chance here. Badoui with the set play. That's forward. And now here's Minty. The two substitutes link up, and there it is. Michael Asante, the third substitute, puts it in. Three substitutes linking up there. That was brilliant. It was a lovely ball forward, and Minty controlled it beautifully. He got it in towards Asante. Gonzalez was stood there as well. So all of our substitutes essentially were involved somehow. And it's now South Shields 2, Arsenal 1. And that is a huge result. If we manage to hold on to this, considering that what we expected from this start of the season, I think we've done remarkably well. Yeah, we don't really have anyone else to put on. Can Asante play in the middle? He can probably play better than Gonzalez, so that's what we're going to go for. Going to try and hold on and defend this lead. 4 minutes of added time. Well, I'm just hoping that this is one of our highlights and not an Arsenal highlight. Here's Asante. Gets it to Bontonali now. Yeah, that's just something a bit daft, isn't it? When you go defensive, that always seems to happen. Never mind. Still a good result. Still a very good result. We cannot complain at all, really, with this. And we might go and win it. Who knows? But shouldn't have went defensive. It's just frustrating that they seem to lose all ability when they play slightly out of position. I don't believe Bontonali would have made that mistake there. But anyway, we've got to be proud of the boys. 2-2 against Arsenal. That's a good result at this stage of the season. And we can hopefully push on and keep this form going. Asante has been awesome at the start of this season. That's his fourth goal of the year in all competitions. And he's looking very, very strong. And fingers crossed he will continue to improve and maybe even get into that England squad. Let's have a little look at when we're going to come back then. So we've got Liverpool, West Ham, Aston Villa, then Charlton. I might do the Charlton match, actually. Charlton and Nottingham Forest in the next episode, because there's not many huge games until that Chelsea and Newcastle double header. So I think if we keep an eye on our progress in the cup, as I say, it would be nice to have a tilt at winning a competition this year. Liverpool are playing Man City, Chelsea are playing Newcastle, Villa against Tottenham. You know, there's some big teams going to go out of this competition. There's still 4 League One teams, 2 Championship teams in there. There's going to be a guaranteed Championship side in the quarter-final, so I think we've got a decent chance in the EFL Cup. I really do. But yeah, disappointing not to continue the streak today. But things are looking very, very positive. I'm very happy at the moment. So let's keep it going. If you have enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.